Hello, boys and girls. How are we all doing? Have we all had... I've got litter on my desk. You can tell I've been working a lot, getting ready to go away. There we go. We've cleared up the mugs, replaced them with the only drink I need. Hello, how are we doing? Are we all good? Are we all ready for Football Manager o'clock? I haven't even got the game open and ready. I can hear Anna screaming downstairs. I assume she's not being attacked by a bear. I reckon she'd let me know if she was being attacked by a bear. But hello, everybody. How are we doing? Is FM26 still a thing? It is. Not only is FM26 still a thing, Non-League to Legend FM26 is still my most successful series ever in terms of views. So, people are loving it. The people who can be bothered to make content on it are getting views on it. And it's a jolly good game to play. I think all the negative Nellies have gone now, haven't they? It's February. If you're in Football Manager 26 negative Nelly, get a life. The game came out in October. Goodness me. Why are you still coming into streams now? But hello, everybody. Hello. When am I on my cruise? In a few days. We should have one more stream this week. And then I'll be off on the cruise. So, yeah, I am currently stacking up videos for both channels so that I can go and make more videos in a variety of European countries over the next week or so. And it's going to be a jolly good time. Thank you very much to Tyler for the 37 months. Absolutely heroic work. Hello to the YouTube chat as well. How are you all doing? Also, when I'm back from my cruise, I think we're going to be multi-streaming on Kick as well. Because they've made me a Kick. I'm now a Kick partner in addition to being a Twitch partner. So, yeah, expect the multi-stream to go 3 ways for once I'm back off of the cruise. So, even more reason to stream. Topher's going to continue to have to edit content because I keep being given more reasons to stream. Goodness me. But yes, hello everybody. How are we doing? Who do I get to kick? Topher probably. When will I be in Hamburg? Early next week, I think. I don't know the exact day. I literally haven't had time to check the schedule. To give you an idea of how busy I've been trying to stack up videos, because now we have 2 channels that are very much full time. If I go away on a holiday, I have to do an extra week's work for both of them. So I am so busy that my flights to Florida for April were cancelled a week ago today, and I haven't had time to look into it and try and rebook it yet. So at the moment, the next trip after this one is completely in limbo because I just haven't got time to sort it out. So yeah, I'm a busy boy. I'm a busy, tired boy who is ready to go on a cruise. I do need a PA. I think that is my next hire. I need a PA. Posh Boy Lee, thank you very much for 36 months. While I remember, before we get started, let's get the telly on so I can watch the Johnson's Paint Trophy semi-final tonight. The process of association there was I saw the word Posh, remembered Posh won that last year, and tonight it's Arsenal versus Chelsea in the semi-final of it. I'm pretty sure it's the same competition. It's certainly a competition nobody cares about, but why is she screaming? She's just screamed. I'm going to have to ring Anna and find... because she's just let out a blood-curdling scream now. So let's phone her and just check she's all right. Did you hear that scream? Yeah, you even heard that. Right, you're on the stream, no swearing. But even my viewers heard you scream then. What on earth is going on?
Well, I went onto the internet and it said go on a desktop. So I've turned on the Mac and now I can't remember my account. So now I've been blocked out of my account now for 5 minutes. And first it was 1 minute, now it's 5 minutes, and I'm just getting annoyed because I just want to change my address on O2.
Anna's trying to upgrade her phone and is not having a lot of fun with it. Do you want a grown-up to get involved? Do you want me to do it?
Gets to 30% and then just turns off.
This is why you should upgrade a little bit more often rather than waiting until it's 5 years.
I don't need to. Well, I was working fine until the last update, and now I just want to sign in, and now I've lost the will to do this. I want to do it, but I
Shall I do it after the stream?
No, because you need my account.
Can't you upgrade through one of these third-party upgrade sites and not actually?
Because I won't get the discount.
I see.
I won't get the £117 for my phone.
Okay. Well, just checking you hadn't been murdered or anything, because like I say, everyone on the stream heard the scream. Topher's off. Right. I'm going to give you Topher's helpful advice, and I want your immediate response to him. This is Topher, word for word, what he's just written in the chat. If you're on O2, you can do it through the O2 app on your phone.
I can't say because you said I'm not allowed to swear. The O2 app is the problem. That's what, every time I go on it, it goes, no, you can't use this. You try again later. And then I go back and it goes like, where it's supposed to say, hello, Annika. It just says, hello, Nol.
Oh, God, she's using their government name. You know it's serious.
But what does Nol mean? What the...
Nah, right. Bye, Anna.
Bye.
Goodness me. She's not having a nice evening, it seems. Right. What was I doing? I was getting the football on, wasn't I? No, not Gillette Soccer Special. Where's the football? There it is. There it is. Right, we'll get that on, so that's on in the background. Should we do a stream? I feel like I've been streaming all night. And we've not even got started yet. Can I get your honest thoughts on a multi-club save of Southampton women and Portsmouth men's sides? I mean, it sounds like a recipe for disaster. Goodness me. Arsenal's on ITV? Surely not. No, it's on Sky. I'm not watching it on ITV. That'd be hideous. Right, let's... It's on both. Only a pervert's watching on ITV, surely. No one watches ITV by choice. Right, that was your YouTube intro, Topher. Now we'll just get straight on, yeah? Good. Excellent. Shall I do one that doesn't involve calling people perverts? Right, boys and girls, January transfer window o'clock. We're second in the league. We're pushing for promotion. We have absolutely no money to spend, so we're going into a transfer window, basically with the goal of trying not to lose too many players rather than buying any. But at least we're doing well in the league. Just need to hydrate. Oh, I was thirsty. What a lovely beverage. Exclamation mark holy in the chat, boys and girls. If you want to be hydrated in a satisfying way like I just was. McKellar has got his goal bonus. Since when was his first name Frankie, by the way? I don't remember him being called Frankie. He's just tall boy. But he's quite good, isn't he? He is quite good. Anna's now in the chat. I'm still timed out. Oh dear. Do we need to help Anna, do we think? Does anybody work for O2 and can help Anna out? Because she's close to getting stressed, I think. She's on the verge of grumpiness. Flying Hippo, thank you very much for 60 months. CJ, thank you very much for 21 months as well. I missed that. Must have been while we were on the phone to Anna. Oh, we've got some YouTube chat that I can't see because I've got a drink in the way. I use ChatGPT to choose a save for me. The YTJ... Oh, HR is going to want a word with Topher. I was going to say, I thought you were saying you wanted a word with Topher. Nobody wants a word with Topher. Anna's already stressed. Okay. Don't be stressed. Push a push pop. Let's just not do any more blood-curdling screams, though, because I was concerned enough to ring you. Get Matt on it. I think the problem is we moved house like nearly 2 years ago, and she's now trying to change her address and order a new phone at the same time, which, I mean, putting my I don't know what hat I need to put on. A hat that is not my usual hat. Putting on a stranger's hat. That seems like something someone who stole a phone would do. I can understand why they've got that layer of protection of you can't just change the address and then order a new phone and get it sent to the new address all in one swoop. I get that. But yeah, she's she was hoping to get the new phone in time for the cruise, which we leave for on Friday morning. So we are pushing it. We're pushing it close as it is. I mean, I haven't been into a shop of any kind apart from the Lego shop for a long time. A, do O2 shops still exist? And if they do, B, can she walk into the O2 shop and do it in person in the shop? Hello, Anna. Can I help you?
I don't know what my password is for Apple.
Okay.
I've tried all the regular ones, and now
Right, can I help you after the stream? Because I am, as you can see, streaming. Just, right, listen to me. Whatever you do, do not get in a rage and sit there guessing at your password and get yourself blocked out for even longer.
Well, no, it's 15 minutes.
Yeah, so don't, right. So, no, it won't be an hour because you're not going to try anymore. You're going to leave it and I'm going to do it.
I can't sign into my phone.
I didn't realise that's what the problem was. Oh, my word. Well, take it back off him. What Lego? One moment. What Lego is he next? So you must have knocked that out as you came.
I haven't knocked it. He had it when he was coming down.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it.
What else is like that?
Just give it to me. You might have had it. It's probably from my office somewhere.
Something.
Oh, it's from my Gyarados.
It's had that.
It's from my Gyarados. It's for this. It goes on here. Right. Can I stream now? Is that okay?
Well, he ran off with it.
Right. So listen to me.
Pass me that.
Listen to me. You're not going to try and guess the password anymore, are you? No, you're not, because you're going to get yourself blocked.
I need my phone.
Yes, but you are raging.
Yes, but I can't on my phone. I can't on my iPad. He's making me have palpitations. I hate
Right.
it.
Listen. When your 15 minutes is up, bring your phone to me and I will sort it. Because you are just going to get more and more blocked out because you're all stressed. She's literally bent over double having palpitations. Right, listen. Do not attempt to put that password in again. Okay. Oh my word. Hi everybody. How are we doing? This is like the bin truck going past again. This is going to be a stream we talk about for years. The block is 15 minutes, not 50. I don't know how she's got her Apple password wrong. Right, Seraphim plays now a bit, doesn't he? We don't want to let him go. So, right, I say that, but I can hear her shouting again. Beard-sized feet, thank you very much for 25 months. Goddess Lady Hades, thank you for 27 months as well. Did I thank Hezi? I don't even remember. Flying Hippo, I can't remember if I thanked you. Just thank you to all of you. It's all going towards Anna's new phone fund. It's all kicking off. I don't... Leave everything alone! Do I have to lock you in the cupboard under the stairs? She's now fighting with the washing machine. Oh my word. Well, I don't know if we should sell Seraphim or not. Should we ask Anna? Oh. Who the hell is he? Do I know this guy? He's played 20 games. It's been 2 weeks since we streamed this save. Getting on for. Anna's going to go Hulk on the house. I know. MJ Roper, thank you for 55 months. Now I can hear what sounds like a fist fight going on down there. I think she's just clapping her hands. She could be fighting the dog. I don't know what's going on. Oh my word. No. I mean, if Lego's being destroyed, she's downstairs. All my Lego's safe. I don't think she'd destroy her own Lego. Right. Now, this, in all seriousness, is a deal we have to consider because Younger, although he started great, I mean, he really did start great. We dropped him like a stone, and he's one of our highest paid players. In fact, he is our highest paid player. We're not using him. He has got bags of potential. I think we just have to sell him though, because that actually allows us to do some things. As much as I would like to keep him around, he's only our 4th best left winger and our 5th best striker. And we don't have the facilities to develop a young player. So I think we try and squeeze a bit more money out of Birmingham. But I think we are going to let him go. Let's try and push up to that and suggest and see what happens. Okay, I mean, obviously we're taking that. It works out to 350,000 with all the extra stuff on, so we're accepting that. It might not even go, but it's got a 40% sell on. We've got a friendly with Birmingham, plus 250,000 right now, and we could really use 250,000 right now. I don't know what our retained transfer revenue is. 35%. So what's that going to be? Like 60, 70,000 to potentially buy a player with, which ironically, the player we need is a left winger. It'll be fine. Roundy, thank you for 47 months. Hey, Kev, could you give a quick polygon view on Johnny Day? I can do exactly that. There you go. There's his polygon. Why we can't have that on screen at the same time as the attributes these days, I don't know. This is a one club save, yes. We had a split point in the universe. On YouTube, we left and went to Wigan and are still carrying on in that save in that game world now. We're at Blackburn. But here on Earth 2, our live universe, we're doing a one club save with Bedford and we're going to win the Champions League with them. That's the plan. And we've got a couple of wonderful strikers. We've got Johnny Day. It's always Johnny Day. Every day is Johnny Day. But we've also got Frankie McElligott, who's 6'6" and scores almost a goal a game. He is a wonderful man. That is a strike partnership. It's a generational strike partnership. And who are we playing? Grimsby. Are Grimsby any good? No, really? Not really. So hopefully the game isn't going to punish me for not opening this save up for about a week. And we'll be fine. When life gets in the way of working from home. It's all part of the content, isn't it? It's all fun. It's all a fun time. Right. Come on then. Is it snowing? What? Oh, it's January, isn't it? We're in the January transfer window. It probably is January. Yikes. Did Gracie caught that? What a guy. What a guy. Right. I now have a message from Anna that just says yes. She might have lost her mind. Football goal! Oh, how has he missed that? Oh, no, she's ringing me. Here we go. Anna's back. Hello.
Hello, where's... Oh, God.
Language!
Where is Wicked?
What are you talking about?
Where's the second one?
Is this a riddle? Oh, it's on Sky. You want to watch it?
So, because I bought one somewhere.
They're both.
I want to watch...
They've both been bought on the Sky Store, so you can watch them both through Sky.
Okay.
Are we going to hear you singing now?
Yes.
Excellent. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There we go. So apparently we own the first Wicked on 2 different platforms. So I think Anna bought it on Amazon. Right. Johnny Dow! I will hydrate. What an excellent idea. Is she Frankie McElligott. Look at the size of him. I am hydrating. We're hydrating with my my lime mint green tea combo that I can never remember the name of. I brought one up, so I remember what it's called. It's not. That's the honey and lemon one. It's lime, matcha, and mint. It's my favourite. That's what we've got, and it's delicious. And I imagine Frankie McGillicott drinks it as well, because why wouldn't he? That's why he scores so many goals. This is the most Anna has been on stream since you moved. I mean, she doesn't normally come up the stairs. So for her to come upstairs, you know it's serious. McGillicott with the flick on. Edwards is in. Yeah, Anna randomly appearing in streams was good fun. But, I mean, she still does the Lego streams, boys and girls. If you want Anna moments, she streamed Lego with me last night for 3 hours. Do a football goal. Do a football goal? Anybody? No. Right, corners again. Of course. Did I mention we've got a tall striker? Come on, I've missed this man. Oh, I have missed McGillicott. He is one of my favourite players I've ever had in Football Manager, and I kind of don't want to get promoted because I can't imagine he's going to be this good in the Championship. But what a man. What a hero. Goddess Lady Hades, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs as well. Wonderful stuff. Everybody get your nuts out in celebration. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Chasing Lamely, thank you very much for the raid as well. It is all kicking off. What an exciting start to the evening. Oh my word. Right, have we just given away a penalty? The weirdest penalty in history. I don't even know what that was for. But now Gracie, who's also 6'6", is going to make a penalty save in the snow. Because he's a great guy as well. Oh, I thought he had there. He went the right way. It's fine. We're still winning. We're all good. Oh, come on now. Right. How far behind are we? So Sheffield United, I don't know why they're in League One. Look at the gap behind us. I think we're getting promoted this season. The question is, are we going to win the league? The answer is yes. Yes, we are. We're going to win the league. Bedford Town today signed George Moncur on loan. Wonder if he's related to Ronnie. I believe George Moncur played for Posh briefly at some point. He's had a bit of a fall if he's signed. Is he old now? I'm sure Posh had him on loan at some point and we couldn't afford to sign him permanently. So for him to have fallen as far as Bedford, no disrespect to Bedford, of course. But that's a bit of a surprise. Right, Edwards is in. Edwards is the reason. I mean, McGillicott is indirectly the reason we're selling Younger. Because we had to bring in Edwards to take the corners for McGillicott to score because we didn't have a corner taker and that took Younger's spot in the team. So it is indirectly McGillicott's fault. What kind of pass was that? Goodness me. Kev, quick point. I've made a slight change to my corner routine. Nothing major, just changing the box threat to lurk at far post and the other aerial threat to the edge of the area. I don't need to change my corner routines that I came up with. Mine are working great, as we've already seen in this match. So you do yours. I'll keep my independently developed ones as they are, I think. Mine are working well. Right. Can we have a third goal from my big boy, please? I think if he gets a hat-trick today, it gets him back to a goal-a-game average. And, oh, I thought it was a corner. It's not. It's a long throw. I mean, we do long throws too. That wasn't an example of one, but there's a cross. And there is a football goal. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Bedford 3, Grimsby 1. Beautiful. Yes, Live Kev. That's what they call me. Good old Live Kev. Which I should remind you, and I will remind you throughout the stream. We're obviously live right now. That's not what I'm reminding you of. I reckon you can figure that out for yourself. That's lovely from McGillicott again. We'll be live again on Thursday, providing I get all my videos finished before stream time, because we do leave first thing Friday to go on our cruise. So if it gets to like 6:30 on Thursday and I'm still frantically uploading videos to come out while we're away, that one might not happen. But I've only got like 3 more to do. So unless I spend all day tomorrow arguing with O2 and Apple trying to help Hannah, I think we should probably be okay for Thursday. But then there won't be a stream until after Valentine's Day. It will be the 17th of February will be the next stream after Thursday. So make sure you all watch the highlights 3 or 4 times just to make sure Topher gets holiday pay. I can actually hear Anna singing. Do we try and set up a microphone downstairs? She does like Wicked. That's why there was no stream last Tuesday, because we were down in London watching Wicked the musical. And then of course we streamed on Friday rather than Thursday because we did the tournament thing, which is why we haven't been in this save for a little while. It's all coming back to me now. I've remembered what's going on. Right, I want to get Reece Dottin on so he can come on for him, and it'll be fine. Can you tell her to shush, please? I don't want a copyright strike. You will take your copyright strike with a smile, young man. I mean, if Anna's singing is enough to get us a copyright strike, then I'm going to get her to become a recording artist. I think we're probably going to be okay. What's the save about? First time here. Have you watched any of the Bedford stuff that was on the main channel, or are you a lollujo virgin? We're basically continuing the Bedford story from Non-League to Legend on Earth 2, where we didn't leave to go to Wigan. If you've never watched any of my content before, where on earth have you been for the last 10 years? But also, it's basically a one club save with Bedford. We're trying to win it all with Bedford. We've had a number of promotions. We're now trying to get into the Championship. And we just won another football match. Look at us go. Yeah. And it's the January transfer window. So we're trying to do a little bit of wheeler dealing as well. Do you know what Jack brackets work the space? Thank you for the explanation. And what recorded for television? I do not. What did they record for television? Is this a joke? This feels like the lead into a joke. What's the punchline? Who the hell are you? A new winger? Are we trying to buy this guy? I mean, he's got 5-star potential. From all, he'll bring chip spice with him. I mean, I'll take him. I'm not going to argue with my director of football. He knows his onions. How long do you think it will take Bedford winning the Champions League? It's difficult to say because I've not done a big road to glory on FM26 yet. This is the first time. So based on how it was on previous FMs, you would expect it to take, once you get to the Premier League, it takes about as long again to win the Champions League from there. Oh, Blackburn are now in for younger. So can I try and squeeze a bit more out of it? See, they're doing a flat 350. Can I try and bump that up to 500,000? 400,000? A flat 400? Yeah, all right, we'll do that. Where's Birmingham? We're delecting. I'm so excited I can't speak. We're rejecting that one now. I know that's got a sell on, but balls to the future. I want 400 grand now. So we're now going to reject that one. Lovely old stuff. No joke. Apparently recorded something for television. Don't know if he's. I haven't spoken to Jack other than when we were streaming the other day for months. So don't know. I will be using the holy kits. I just keep forgetting to add them. Like I said at the start of the stream, I am so mega busy at the moment. Realistically, it'll be when I'm back from the cruise when I can start working like a normal person again. Because at the moment, for the last, since FM26 came out, I've effectively been working 2 full-time jobs because we went full-time with the Lego channel during the great Football Manager drought, and we didn't stop when Football Manager came back. So they both take up pretty much a full-time job's worth of time. But in the week running up to a week off, you obviously have to do twice the amount of work so that the videos still come out while you're away. So this week and last week, I've effectively been working 4 full-time jobs, which it doesn't leave you a lot of room for anything else. So yeah, I will get around to it. It's on my to-do list. My to-do list is very, very long, but we will get to it eventually. Parfit, thank you very much for 3 months. Yeah, I don't know what Jack's doing for TV though. It's cool though. Nice to see some other creators finally getting on the telly. I mean, some of us have been doing it for years. I'm into double figures for TV appearances. Going back to when I was still a teacher. I mean, it's like 10 years since I was first on telly as lollujo. So obviously I've been on telly before then as well. Is the Camp Nou still standing? Of course it is. Of course it is. La da da da. I'm trying to win all major trophies from all countries in the base game and also the Champions League as well. Nice. Yeah, I think what I was saying before I got derailed, I'm sleep deprived. That's why I'm going to get very derailed very often. But if it takes us 10 years to get from the National League North to the Premier League, it will take another 10 years to win the Champions League from there. So we're probably not even halfway through. We're probably not halfway through this save yet. It will take a long time for a team as small as Bedford to grow to the point where they can win the Champions League, because once we get to the Premier League and that money starts flowing, we have all those years of having to ground share with other clubs, either build a new ground or expand our ground. We've got to upgrade all the facilities, all that stuff we can't invest in now because we don't have the money to do it. We need to get to the Premier League, start to accumulate some money, start to put together a nice squad of wonder kids, then have the off-field stuff catch up so we can then spend more on players. And it's quite the big long-term building process once you get to the Premier League in this kind of save with such a small team. Haven't watched today's non-league legend. Why did you pay your random backup defender 89 grand a week? He's not a backup defender. He's probably the best defender at the club. And he wanted 89 grand a week, and it's not my money, and we could do it and stay within budgets, so don't really care what he's paid. I'm a few seasons in with Oxford and having that exact problem stuck with the 3-stand stadium. That's how it is. Look at Lewis Brown charging clear. Oh, he's chickened out and giving it to a winger. I wanted to see our captain and centre-back charge forward on the counter-attack. Edwards, with the outside of his foot, just pokes it back in, and McElligott's there again. I mean, he is absolutely absurd. What a header. But this cross, if you weren't paying full attention, look at the cross from Edwards. This is why we're getting rid of Younger. Because we've got Edwards, and this touch, it's one touch. Look how it comes back in. Just McElligott's in there somewhere. Bang. Beautiful stuff. I love that, man. Jack got to the Prem with Lewis and is still playing in a 5,000-seater stadium. Not sure if it's an issue with the game or the database he has downloaded. It's probably a database thing. Databases do tend to break a lot of the rules. But, I mean, even if they let me carry on playing in the Premier League in the stadium that we're in, the stadium is not going to be big enough to sustain the club and allow us to push on. So we're going to need to do all of that when the time comes. McElligott will win the Golden Boot his first season in the Premier League. Let's hope he gets to the Premier League. Let's hope he's not one of those strikers who just hits a ceiling. I'll be gutted if we only get one season of this much fun. I mean, look at the fact we just don't have the ball. We let our opponents have the ball, and every now and again we win it back off them, counter-attack, and McElligott scores. I've never known a team be so successful with so little possession. We are playing proper anti-football, and it's wonderful. This is a very different team playing very different football to what we're doing at Blackburn. La da 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 da. Right, off you come, young man. We haven't even got Younger on the bench. I don't know if that's a sign that our squad is really strong or if I have just completely forgotten that he exists. I think it's probably a little of both. I've won the Prem and the Champions League with a 5k seat at Merthyr Stadium on the vanilla database. Well, I hope that's not possible. I hope that's just you being incredibly talented. I hope our extra rules that we have in place make it so that actually we can't do that. Because that is a bit of a shame. It kind of spoils the fun a little bit if we don't have moments of struggle as we charge up through the leagues. I mean, it took us 3 years to get out of the National League North. If that's the only time we struggle in the save, that's a little silly. But hopefully. I mean, I can't imagine the Championship's going to be easy with no money. I don't think I'll be signing defenders on 89 grand a week at Bedford. It's going to be a very different bunch of players. I did, by the way, I am weak. I did look up McGilligot in the non-League to Legend universe. I promised myself I wouldn't sign him. I looked him up and he's playing in the League of Ireland and not really scoring goals. So I'm not going to take him to Blackburn because he won't get in that team. But yeah, he's wonderful. He is exactly the player we need at Bedford. He's a good Championship player playing close to his full potential. Oh, look at that. It is sensational stuff. The fact that it's already describing him as a good Championship player suggests he will be able to make the step up as well. He might not cut it in the Premier League, but he should be good when we get to the Championship. Right. Who are you? Dwayne Escoffrey. Does anyone know who this guy is? I'm not paying 10 grand for someone we've not even scouted. We'll cancel that. I don't really know who he is. I guess Kev from a week ago had a plan. I don't know what the plan was. You should play your non-League Legend save live and highlights like you do daily. See, we've tried doing that a couple of years ago, and there are two big problems with that. Big problem number one is I only stream twice a week. So I do 5 videos a week. So we'd have to get 5 videos out of 2 streams. And problem number two is when we get into situations like now, where I'm going away for a week, we would either have to stream loads and stream viewers would be a season and a half ahead and spoiling the main series and then not watching the main series, which is where I make most of my money, or we'd have to have a week off and neither of them work. So yeah, that's just not going to happen. Right, we don't want to sell Seraphim, I don't think, or do we? I mean, if we could get a big pile of cash for him. I mean, I don't, do I want to loan him? You know what? We will loan him. He can go out and loan because it frees up some wage budget for us. Wah, ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. La, da, da, da. Ah, what's going on in the football? Interesting. I'm just looking at team news for the Arsenal-Chelsea game, or was trying to. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum. feel like everything's calmed down a little bit now. I can't believe we're getting 400 grand for this guy. What a piece of business. Bring him in for free, give him 5 games, only 3 starts, sell him for 400,000. It does suggest if we'd have used him properly, he'd have been an absolute star. But you know what? The money's more useful. I'm not going to make a parting comment because I want to really emphasise that we've forgotten who he is. The squad are unhappy that we've sold him, even though we weren't using him. That's insane. Some of you are, what are they unhappy about? We shouldn't have sold him and we're all owed an explanation. I mean, we weren't playing him and it's a lot of money. I'm a step ahead of you all. There you go. I don't have a plan at all, but let's pretend I do, and it will be fine. So what do we need? Right back, left back, defensive midfielder, left winger. Now we've got some money. We'll have a right back, who's a star player. A right... What flavour of fullback did I just look at? Left back, right back, defensive midfield, and left wing. And we're also going to ask for the same again, but as important players, in case we can't afford the star players. The more I use this, the more I like this. I think this is actually better than what Director of Football recommendations were. It takes a little bit longer, but you get way more players come through. And they come through already scouted, which you didn't have with Director of Football recommendations. So that was quite good. Jay Moss, thank you very much for 34 months. We've got loads of money now, though. Can't whistle. Don't even know why I try. I also saw Zed's video about this feature today. Did Zed make a video about that feature? How has it taken him that long to find it? Silly goose. I've been using it throughout Non-Lethal Legend. It's very, very handy. Mine doesn't always come in fully scouted. Am I doing something wrong? I mean, they don't necessarily come in fully scouted. They come in scouted. Right. So this is a new winger. Do we want this guy? Not really. No, we don't really want him. We'll cancel that as well. It's almost as good as the old Director of Football recommendations. I think it's better than the Director of Football recommendations for the reasons I just outlined. You get more, you get way more recommendations and they come in scouted. So, yeah, I think it's much better than Director of Football recommendations. I think that's how we found McElligott. Thoughts about Northampton being 23rd currently? What, in game or in real life? Don't really have any. Northampton are supposed to be relegated in every league and every season forever. So they're doing what they're supposed to do. I have no reason to look at the bottom half of the league table, so I don't know what's going on down there. It's none of my business. As a fan of a club pushing for the playoffs, none of my concern what the losers are getting up to. Oh, we've upset Johnny Day. It's Johnny Grumpy Day. Oh, God, we've upset McElligott as well. What have I done? I might have to start reading the screen. That would be horrific. Sorry, Frankie. You do whatever you want, Frankie. Sorry, Frankie. There you go. We're good. They do pronounce Neen wrong. Yeah, they're morons. I don't know how you can look at that word and just not pronounce it correctly. Silly gooses. At no point this season will Posh anywhere near that end of the table. It doesn't ring any bells. It'd be pretty impressive if we were ever down that end of the table to now be as high up the table as we are. So, seems unlikely that we were ever down there. Unless we've been doing incredibly well recently. I've been playing on Xbox. I asked my board to upgrade my stadium and they said no. Wait a bit. Used board override. They cancelled that. I got a stadium of 5,000. What's board override? Is that a console thing? I don't think we have board override. Right, this guy would be a terrific signing. Georgie Abuashvili. I mean, he does look terrific. Can he take set pieces, though, is the question. Not really. We'll let a few more players appear first. La, da, da, he says, and now he's going to have a look. See, we've already got players coming through. Right, left back. We want cheap and young. That is our main criteria here. Cheap and young. I mean, did he come through at Posh? No, his name seems very familiar. But he's not as good as what we've got. There's no point bringing anyone in who's not as good as what we've already got. Oh, there you go. Young. 20 years old. Latoro Sejas. He's Argentinian. This is the kind of player that obviously Bedford would know about in real life. I mean, yeah, we're just scouting the Argentinian lower leagues. My director of football just knew someone in the Argentinian lower leagues. So we're just going to bring him in. Cottam, thank you very much for becoming a channel member over on YouTube. What a hero. What a hero. We now have multiple levels of channel membership over on YouTube as well. If those of you watching on YouTube wish to check them out. The only problem with the YouTube channel memberships is, unlike on Twitch, where I get to keep all the money, on YouTube, Topher gets half of it. So I'd rather you did a Twitch sub, but if you're watching on YouTube and you insist on supporting the channel memberships are there. Right. We're going to try and sign this Argentinian because it just amuses me that he exists and that he's on our radar. So we're obviously going to have to try with the Never Never. So let's try and offer 30 grand up front. He'll be our record signing. I hope he can hit set pieces. And then 130 grand on the Never Never. Hey, yikes. Take that down to 20. That can go down to 30. Oh, they've put that back up to 30. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. We'll see if he's any good. Can he take corners? No. Brilliant. Right. Young and cheap. We continue the search for young and cheap. Genesis Antwi is a player we've signed loads of times in loads of saves. Did we not sign him for Wigan? And he was really quite good. Can we get him on loan? Ooh. I mean, that is a great signing. Because we literally took him into Wigan and he was brilliant. Lady Hades Pluto, thank you very much for becoming a channel member over on YouTube. Lovely old stuff. And then Declan Frith off of Peterborough. I'd quite like to bring Declan Frith in. I mean, I tell you what, he has got years of being really good at doing football in League One under his belt there. Why is he just without a club? He can potentially take corners as well. I know he's 29, but Declan Frith. might be coming in. Probably should have trialed him first to make sure he's not completely fallen off at 29. Right, we'll see. I mean, I realise what I've done there. We have got 2 left wingers we're actively going after. We don't need to. I'd really want Miley. Who the hell is this guy? I don't know who he is. And we only need one of those 2. And logically, we take Frith because he's proven in this league and won't cost us any money. But the idea of signing a young Argentinian is so exciting. He's not having any of this nonsense, though. Absolutely none of that nonsense. And he'll come in as the highest paid player by a gazillion miles as well. Oh, that might have burnt the deal. No. $5,500 a week is far too much money when we've already got. I mean, how good is he? Can he take corners? No. We can't sign this guy. If Frith is available, we've got to go for Frith. Frith and Miley coming in this window both improve the team massively. That Argentinian guy is a wild card who could end up like Serafin and just never get anywhere near our team forever. Frith might be going to Andorra. I hate this Football Manager. Football Manager has done this since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Frith has been without a club for 6 months. I offer him a contract and immediately FC Andorra are like, oh yeah, we were always going to offer him a contract. Yeah. Oh yeah. Why wait for me to offer him one? And now he's going to go there. I discovered him. I rediscovered him. He should come and play for me. It's like we trigger something in the database and it's like, oh yeah, he does look quite good. Rubbish. I'm Western Supermare on console. Not going to survive in the Prem if I've only got 5,000 fans. That is true. Unless you're very, very good at the game. Like me. Right. Who are we playing? Shrewsbury. Well, I suppose the correct thing to do is beat them. But first, fill a bench is the first correct thing. And then the second correct thing is beat them. Can we not fill a bench? Are we that stuck for players? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who? I mean, I'm not a scientist, but that is 7 players on the bench. Now it lets me. I mean, what? Could it be a situation where a club tells an agent to keep them informed and when an offer comes in, that club then reacts? If it is, it's still dumb. If you want him and it's a transfer window, why not just sign him? As PC had more updates and played it a bit on PC so I can do console, but console's still bugged. Stadiums. I think the console version has caught up with PC again now, hasn't it? I don't think there's been more updates on PC. I think they just come out first on PC. But the last one we had was like 2 weeks ago. I think that one's out on console now. I think everyone is playing the same version of the game at this point. Right, come on, chaps. Let's do a football goal. Lovely stuff from Edwards. Edwards is really demonstrating that I don't need another left winger because he's proving to be a key player. So I probably don't need either of those players I'm trying to bring in. The advantage of Frith over the Argentinian guy is Frith can play on the right-hand side as well. So we probably should go for him. Just having a strawberry holy milkshake. I haven't tried any of the milkshakes yet. Anna still won't let me have that much milk in one go. Like we've said before, once we hit 300 subs again, I'll go out and buy some milk, write my name on the side of the carton, and it'll be my milk for having a milkshake with, and then we'll have a milkshake live on stream. But I'm not allowed. I can't afford to do milk willy nilly. I'm not made of cows, so once we're up to 300 subs, I can start mixing my beverages with milk rather than tap juice. So if you want to see me have a delicious milkshake that I'll probably really enjoy, you've got to pay for it. Crazy Brit, thank you very much for 36 months. Get subbed, nerds. Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself. I should put that on a t-shirt. I am taking a bunch of Holy with me on my cruise, so I assume I get free milk on the cruise. So if nothing else, I'll take a couple of milkshakes and we'll... She can't stop me then. If the milk's free, I can have all the milkshakes I want. I'm absolutely taking the milkshakes with me. I'm a genius. No, Holy's not a meal replacement. It's just a delicious alternative to soft drinks. Or it is a soft drink. It's just yummy. It's really yummy. You think there's milk on a cruise? I mean, I have been on cruises before. People don't eat their cornflakes dry. How do you think they make all those lattes for the grannies to drink? Jack, thank you very much for 61 months. There'll be milk at the buffet for people to have on their cereal. I can hear Anna singing again. Oh, she is singing at the top of her voice. She's having a nice time now, I think. Is that in the list of amenities on the cruise? Free milk. I mean, I could only assume people asking things like this have never been on a cruise. Cruise ships have a buffet that is open like 23 hours a day. There'll be milk at the buffet. Certainly at breakfast time, there'll be milk at the buffet because people eat cereal. There is a black tie event on the cruise. I don't think we're going to do it. Yeah, I'll have to ask Anna if I need to pack my tux, I guess. But no, we're on a much bigger ship than the last one we were on. So this one has got like a chip shop and stuff like that as well. So the black tie is only in the restaurant. So I'm just thinking on black tie night, we just go to the chippy and just get fish and chips and eat it in a tracksuit. Yeah, if you're struggling to imagine the idea of milk being on a cruise, try picturing a hotel breakfast buffet. There will be milk, I promise you. Right, can we do another goal, please? Will I play FM26 on mobile on the cruise? Absolutely not. I'm on holiday. I'm not going to play Football Manager. Certainly not FM mobile. There might be teeth to pull, and I'd rather do that. If anyone needs any teeth pulling, FM mobile is not for me. I am taking a massive Lego set to build, but I'm not going to be playing any Football Manager. On a Disney cruise, the buffet is only open for breakfast and lunch. Well, that sounds rubbish then. One of my favourite things about cruising is being able to go to the buffet whenever I feel like it. We definitely operate a 4 meals per day system plus snacks when we're on a cruise. We'll have breakfast, lunch, dinner and supper. I love wheeling into the buffet at like 11:30 at night with a tracksuit and a hoodie pulled over the top of my gym jams and a baseball cap covering my messy hair and just grabbing a kebab and a Horlicks. That's probably the best thing about being on a cruise. Where am I cruising? Are you ready? In the sea! Yeah? Apparently, someone in YouTube is saying Disney cruises have 24/7 free room service, so that would explain the buffet being closed, I guess. You should show the built black pearl to the captain. I'm not talking to the captain. That sounds scary. What stops are on the cruise? Hamburg, Rotterdam, Bruges, and then Southampton at the end. Do you not get invited to dine at the captain's table as the only celebrity on board? I would suggest I will not be the only celebrity on board. Every cruise I've previously been on has been absolutely riddled with influencer types. I'm certainly not the only one who wanders around filming everything. I don't think it's unusual at all for there to be YouTube folk on cruise ships. I don't know who any of them are, but occasionally people will know who I am, which is fun. It's going to be interesting to see if this year I get recognised more as lollujo or block party on the cruise. Because last year's cruise, it was still very much lollujo got recognised. But when we went to Mallorca in September, it was block party getting recognised rather than lollujo. Lollujo only got asked for one selfie. Block party was asked for like 5 or 6. So it'll be interesting if the swing has continued, or if maybe Mallorca is more of a Lego class of people and cruising is more for the football folk. We're doing research. Am I going to the IKEA in Southampton? Unless Anna wants meatballs for tea, probably not. We are staying in a hotel the night before that overlooks the IKEA. It's very scenic. Right, Seraphin, is he going out on loan? Actually, you know what? He's going to cost more to replace. He's only on £350 a week. We're going to keep him. I will be going to the Lego store in Southampton, yes. If it's research, that's a business expense. I mean, the whole trip is a business expense. We're going to be vlogging every day and making like 5 Lego videos from various cities and on the ship. So, yeah, every day is a filming day. It's very much a business trip. We're going to get like 10 videos out of this trip across 2 channels. That is the definition of a business trip. Right, Mason Miley's coming in. This is an incredible signing. Because he was good for Wigan. Will there be Lego in the duty free on the ship? There was last time, so I think there's probably a good chance there will be. So that's another TikTok. I haven't decided where we're going on the second day in Rotterdam yet. No, I'll figure it out. I haven't really had time to even think about that kind of thing yet. Why is Miley rubbish? He was really good for Wigan. Is this team better than my Wigan team? Is this the wrong Miley? It was Mason Miley we signed for Wigan, wasn't it? I can hear Anna singing again. Can you hear her? When someone asks for a selfie with Kev, which channel is that? They don't. It's always lollujo or block party. People don't ask for Kev. There is a Lego store in Hamburg. We will be going to that. That's one of the videos we'll be making while we're away. A free cruise. I wish it was a free cruise. A free cruise would be even better than a working cruise. Lego cruise where you have to build my own ship. I mean, I am taking a ship to build on it. Yes, that is one of the videos I'm making. I've bought the Black Pearl to build on the ship, so I will be building a ship on the ship. That is one of the many videos we've got planned while we're away. The worst I saw was at the Vatican Museum, a woman breezing through with her boyfriend following with his iPhone recording her. Don't think I saw them stop and look at a single thing. Also, I hated how people in the Sistine Chapel, in spite of repeated requests, needed telling to quieten down and stop taking photos. Yeah, I remember that from when we were there. We put our camera away because we behave. Would be bad luck building the Titanic on the ship. We're building the Titanic on the cruise when we're going to the Arctic Circle. That's already planned. When we hit 100,000 subscribers, we're going to rebook the Northern Lights cruise we had to cancel when FM was cancelled. And I'm going to build the Titanic next to an iceberg in the Arctic Circle. And it's going to be awesome. Right, we're going to delay this for a week and see if we get Frith. Because if we get Frith, I think we're going to cancel that. Oh, well, Miley's come in and immediately got injured. That's nice. I just need to check my promises. Ah, hold on. Okay, it's only a tight hamstring. Because I need to check if we've promised to sign a left winger. Yes, we have. So we do have to bring in a left winger. So we've got to sign one of the two. Or else we're going to have a mutiny on our hands. Just sent a tweet. Have a look at this defender right up your street. Better not be down my street. It does sound busy out there. I don't know what people are up to. You didn't send the tweet to me. I hope whoever received it enjoyed it. Right, Brown is injured, and McGillicuddy's injured, and Miley. That's the core of the team, all injured together. Are you there for the opening day of the Lego store in Rotterdam? When is the opening day of the Lego store in Rotterdam? I have done no research on this trip because I've been so busy stacking up the videos. I will be researching the trip when I'm sat in the hotel in Southampton on Friday. But when does the Lego store in Rotterdam open? Because that would be amazing if we are there for that. Is that next week? Right, who are you? Charlie Clanford. So he can play on the right and the left wing. Can you look at a player called Lewis Simper because he's my cousin? I can, but you have to cash in your Kev points for look up a player. So if you've not got enough Kev points, you'll have to stick around for a while first. I don't make the rules. Topher will be very cross if I just let you do it willy-nilly. We're not going to take this guy because we're going to try and sign our own winger. I'm in the Championship at the moment. My striker was banging goals for fun in League One, jump up a division. It's like they forgot their scoring boots. Exactly. These things do happen. We thought it was going to happen with Johnny Day, but he seems to have made the step up each time we've made the step up so far, which is very unusual. Oh, the football started. When did the football start? 6 minutes ago, or nearly 6 minutes ago. Who knew? Looks misty at the Emirates tonight. Bond Streams has redeemed check on a player. Who would you like me to check on, Bond Street? Imagine if they just check someone else. They're just doing it to taunt that other person. Check on Max's cousin, please. Right, Lewis Simper. Lewis Simper at Rochdale with a side parting. 30 years old. Didn't realise cousins could be that old. He's got cobblers on him. And Cambridge. This guy's everything that's wrong with football. Ugh. He just needs a bit of Spurs in him, and he's got the hat trick of disgusting. But yeah, there he is. That is Lewis Simper. Right, we're signing Declan Frith, I think. Can we do a comparison with my other guy? How easy is it to find my other guy? Oh, he's right there. See, the problem is Frith's not properly scouted, which makes this comparison quite tricky. Do we go with the established, proven at this level for years, know exactly what we're getting, and is free, and is cheaper as well? He's only like £2.5 a week, I think. Or do we go with smashing our club transfer record and smashing our wage structure for a 20-year-old who doesn't speak the language, but might end up really, really, really good? I don't really know what the right answer is. I think we go for him. I think you just have to look at that and know that this is League One. This is the league we're in. He's consistently been an excellent player in this league, and he's not going to destroy the wage structure. We're signing Frith, because then we can sign somebody else as well. Whereas if we get the other guy, we can only get the other guy. I think that's probably the coward's option, but sometimes you got to be a coward. Because that uses all of our money, signing the other guy. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, my word. Can he take corners? No, not really. Oh. Oh. Has that even satisfied the... Oh, God. It hasn't even satisfied this. We have made the wrong decision there. As a group, we have made the wrong decision. Oh, dear. Sometimes, as a group, we are silly, aren't we? Right. So we now have to sign a left winger. Oh, balls. We don't even need one either. That's the annoying thing. But we're going to have a player mutiny on our hands if we don't sign one. Should we sign him? I suggest. Due to the fact that they're unwilling to negotiate at this time. Okay, well, we'll just make the offer again. He's not going to want to negotiate, is he? We're probably not going to be able to renegotiate with him while the window's still open. Right, Reece Dottin. It might not be the worst idea to sell him because he's only started 12 games this year. He's another one who signed for us in the National League North. And he has been on an adventure with us, but he's kind of being phased out. And if we can get money for him, we should probably get money for him. But I think we need more money for him than is being offered. Let's ask for 80 grand. Okay, let's ask for 70 grand. See, that is a deal we have to accept. Yeah, all right, Johnny. I'm trying my best. Jack, thank you very much for 63 months. I can't remember if I already said that or not. I feel like I've said those words tonight, but there's potentially more than one Jack in the world. Can you imagine? Right. Lewis Brown is injured. So why is he in the team? Maybe he's not badly injured. Are you badly injured, Lewis Brown? I feel like that's a risk we probably shouldn't take. We don't have much in the way of backups, do we? Kean Noble's also not fit. We kind of have to play Brown. It'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? We probably need to sign a centre-back in light of this revelation. Right, let's beat Reading. It is 0-0 in the football match between Arsenal and Chelsea. For those of you looking for score updates, which I assume is all of you. That's why you're here, I guess. There's no singing coming from downstairs now. I wonder if that means Anna's either fallen asleep because she's tired herself out with her rage. And I'll walk in there and she'll be asleep with a laptop, an iPad and a phone on her. Or she's actually managed to log in. She's ignored me and she's got logged in and has dealt with it and has moved on to something else. I think they're the only two potential outcomes for what's going on downstairs. Oh, Lewis Brown, what a man. What a man. Oh, Arteta looks very moist. He's all wet and soggy. It must be raining down in London. Is it raining here? I haven't been outside today. It might be raining. I've not been outside since Sunday. Have I mentioned at any point this evening I've been quite busy? Right, can we do a goal? I'd love a goal around about now. It's 13 minutes in and they've just put a graphic up on the board saying Victor Gyökeres hasn't had a touch of the ball yet in this match after 13 minutes. Goodness me. We're not attacking with our usual oomph. There's your posture check. Okay. Non-league to legends, the only way to play Football Manager. You are correct. You are very correct. Where's my tens machine? My back is aching now. I need to give myself a jolt of electricity. There's a Smith's Toys in Rotterdam, is there? Have they got the Daily Bugle in stock? Because apparently the German Smith's Toys have the Daily Bugle in stock. And I'm tempted to be a scumbag and just buy 3 of them because they're selling for like £450 at conventions here now because they went out of stock in this country so early. So I'm not against buying a bunch of them for the equivalent of £200 each and selling them on for £450 to cover the cost of the cruise. I am a scumbag. We're losing here. I don't care for it. She's singing again. I don't know what this means for what was going on previously. Right, here goes Lewis Brown on an adventure. And there's McGallagher. He's drifted wide. Plays it across for Johnny Day. It's not. There's a Lego store in the Mall of the Netherlands and in Den Haag. Did we establish when the Rotterdam one opens? Someone said something about the Rotterdam one opening. Did we get a date? Did I miss that? If I can be there for a store opening, that's awesome. You get a special brick at store openings. And I mean, presumably I look like the kind of guy who'd like a special brick. This has not gone to plan at all today. It just says opening soon. Ah, okay, well, that's no use. It's probably not opening next week then. Did I ever come to the UAE after managing there in the Pentagon? I did not know. Goose Honker, thank you very much for 2 months. I don't really know what's gone on there. Are Reading just really good? We're just having a massive off day. I guess this is what happens when you play an injured centre-back, but Reading aren't even that good. Where are they? They're all the way down there in 20th place. This is just such a weird result. We need to turn this ship around. Oh. There you go. The comeback is on. McGallagher scores. We are coming for him. He's so dominant in the air. What a header. I love that man. I can't remember if I've mentioned or not that I love that man. Right, let's have another one. If we score again here, we're going to win the match. Oh, we nearly did. We very nearly did. Right, demand more. Corner o'clock. Here we go. Football time. Come on! We've clearly sparked some motivation at half time. And now the big boys are doing big boy things. Look at the state of that, though. We just had a rotten first half. No bugle. They do have Winnie the Pooh at Smith's Toys in Rotterdam. They don't. They don't have Lego Winnie the Pooh. He doesn't come out until the 1st of March. They might have pre-orders. Do you not know the Dutch for pre-order? This is sloppy. We're going very attacking with half an hour to go. Right, Brown's coming off. And a not fit Kean Noble can come on. Williams can come off for restarting. Johnny Day's going to come off for Valentin Joseph. There's no sign of Declan Frith. Is he injured as well? Chelsea leaving 3 up from Arsenal corners. That nerdy little school teacher is going to get taught a lesson if he's not careful. That seems very risky. I get the idea is to stop Arsenal sending so many players forward, but I don't know. If I was Arteta, I'd just carry on as normal and let them have more players. Play chicken with him. Did I register him? Probably not. That probably would have been a good idea, wouldn't it? I forgot we had him as well. We really don't need another left winger. We've got lots of them. Do, 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 do. I want to see a corner. I'm intrigued to see what goes on. Right, can we just write this one off? Unless... Shoot! Oh my word, what a goal. Maybe don't write it off just yet. That was quite a good goal. Look at the amount of time and space they've given him to just have a shot there. Nobody closing him down. And he's like, well, if you're not going to try and tackle me, I'm going to do this. That'll learn you. 7 minutes of time added on. Come on! Oh. Well. Ah! We didn't get the full 7! That shot... I'm writing to the FA. That's match fixing. That stopped a second short. The rule is at least 7 minutes. Replay the match. That's cheating. Right. Who's McNally? Who are all these people? Offer made for McNally, who's a centre back. He's a 6'4" centre back. My director of football is listening to me. That's exactly what I don't need to know anymore. 6'4" centre back. Yes, we do need that. They've now rejected the offer for him. Wow. So we can't even negotiate with him again. But you accepted it 3 days ago. We're going to end up overpaying now, aren't we? Let's try a different deal. There you go. Shuffle it around a little bit differently. Since when are you signing old men only? I mean, we're not, are we? Who the hell is... What? I don't know what's going on. Apparently he's leaving. I don't even know who he is. Valentin Joseph wants to leave. Yeah, fair enough. You're never going to get back. Oh, okay. He's dropped his lack of football concern. Nice. And now Connor is getting a grumpy on. They all need to chill out. He's upset that Reece Dottin was sold. But, I mean, why'd you care? We've got more than enough players. And he's not even been sold yet. Hang on. Oh, might be getting sold. What, is he your buddy? He's a leader in the dressing room and will be sorely missed. He's not the only one. I promise to bring in a replacement. No, I don't, because I don't think we need one. We're selling him because we've got enough right wingers. I'm just, get out. You're not even a starter. You're overstepping here. Get out. You can leave. You're not as good as you think you are, Daniel. There might be an early morning speed champion set announcement Sunday morning. I'm not getting up early Sunday morning for anybody or anything. Especially not a Formula One car. Oh, it is all going wrong. I have ballsed this up. Sorry, we have ballsed this up. It's a group effort. Should we sign this guy as well now? How much does he want? No, you're not having that. You're not having that. You're not having that. You're not having that. Well, why did you bother coming if you were going to ask for silly money? We're Bedford. What's going on here? Right, Declan Thrift's quite good, apparently. This guy's on the transfer list at Lincoln and can play on either wing. But he's not very good. Ugh. I'm just going to leave it in the hands of my director of football. I think the squad is good enough. Are we getting Sajas? He'll go on to become a hero because of all the kerfuffle in signing him. That's my prediction. We'll really try on deadline day. Right, Brown still having to play is still a problem. We really need that other centre-back, and quick. Do. Wop, 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 wop. Malarkey Matthews. What a great name. That's my beverage. Why are we watching all this? What's going on? It's like something's going to happen. Anna is still singing, yes. She's having a lovely time down there now by the sounds of her. Can you hear her then? Oh, Gracie, what are you doing to me? Who are we playing? Who's STP? Stockport? Right, do a goal. If you like tall strikers, my scouts have found Kyle Hudlin, 6'9". We did the Kyle Hudlin thing years ago. He's no Frankie McGilligot. Even Edwards can score headers. We're just good in the air. We are a bunch of tall boys. 5 bags into Shopping Street, having a lovely time. It is a very nice set. Lovely stuff. Look at that. It's a good header. 'Tis a good header. Sheer magic from Bedford. I mean, it was a cross and a far post header. I don't know that that qualifies as magic, but 'twas a good header. Oh, here we go. We're off again. McGelligot drops deep. There's a football goal incoming. Look at us, just knocking the ball around for fun. We're just such a slick passing outfit. Considering we're a team that never has the football, we're quite good with the football. Johnny Day trying to be fancy as well. And unfortunately does not attain full fanciness, which is what he was trying to do. It's still 0-0 in the Arsenal game, everyone. In case you were wondering. Again, I assume you're here for score updates. Touch wood, we made it half an hour in and my skybox hasn't turned off, which is, I mean, that might be a new record whilst streaming. Right, Johnny Day to McGelligot. And now Ward. Forward to McGelligot, who turns and releases Edwards. Cross comes in. It's still not Johnny Day. Ward! Williams. There you go. The 2 wingers have scored. Doesn't always have to be the strikers. Sometimes it's the wingers who can be fancy. Does that count as an assist for the guy who hit it from the edge of the area? It doesn't, apparently. Well, actually, it's not allocated the goal yet either. It doesn't count as an assist. That should be an assist, I think. No Stockport player touched it. Why is that not an assist? He just played a pass that ricocheted off the crossbar. He did it deliberately, had it come back off the crossbar for the other guy to head in. It was deliberate. A deliberate pass. The goalpost gets the assist. Well, it shouldn't do. Oh, McGelligot's off. The same scout found me a goalkeeper. Owen Foster from Middlesbrough, 5'5". That's quite impressive. Oh, my back hurts. Are the lower leagues in England finally harder than the other football managers? I mean, they've always been hard if you don't just abuse the game. If you're going to use the player search screen and find the best staff and all of the best players and then plug in the best tactic, yeah, it's going to be easy because it's still a video game. If you play non-lethal legend rules, it's never been easy. Right, one more goal and we can take Brown off to continue recovering from injury. Rumour that Wolves tried to sign Arsenal's own goals in the transfer window yesterday. There's no way Arsenal would sell the top scorer. That's insane. Own goals is worth, like, if Isak was worth 150 million, own goals is worth at least 120 million. He is banging them in. Oof. Our strikers have been very quiet today. But we're still winning comfortably, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I would like McGelligot to do the whole goal a game thing. It pleases me. Oh, I think the skybox is about to crash. It's giving me about 3 frames a second. I've brought this on myself by mentioning how well it was doing. We don't want to see the replay. Right, Day can come off for Thomas. We want to bring Reece Dottin on for one last time. Let's say goodbye to Reece Dottin. In fact, let's get Frith on as well. And we should probably also take off Brown. Kean Noble can come on for him. But Frith is on to make his debut. Reece Dottin's on to say goodbye. There is Declan Frith over on that side. Oh, McGilligot! Oh. Oh, Arsenal got a corner here. I want to see Chelsea leaving all these players forward like crazies. No, I think it's offside. Oh, Ollie Thomas, what are you doing to me? Right, do a football goal. Oh, Reece Dottin scoring one last goal. I mean, the goalkeeper's not even covering any of the goal. He's crossed it like a madman. Have a shot. Show a bit of ambition. You've been here so long. For my final change, huzzah. What's the league table looking like? Why can't I click on the league table? There we go. We're now 7 points behind Sheffield United, but 14 points ahead of Tranmere, which is bonkers, really. We're going to be promoted by Easter, but never in the title race. This is the weirdest League One table ever. Rest some tired little legs. Right, Remy, thank you very much for everything you've done for the club. But we can't turn down that much money for a fringy. You do get a pat on the head. You've been a fantastic servant for the club. You're welcome back anytime. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, we bring in our new centre-back. And Johnny Day hasn't scored all night, so that is fair to have a little bit of a whinge at him. And we're a few days away from deadline day, and we can hopefully, now we've sold a few players, do some bidness, because we could use some bidness. Seen your auction videos, your auction wins arrived, but you can't wait to build them. Yeah, there'll be build videos. I've got quite the backlog of stuff for videos now. None of it will happen until we're back from the cruise. But yeah, I've got quite a lot to build once we're back. I've not really done any, apart from when I've been streaming, I've not really touched a Lego brick for the last 2 weeks because, as I've mentioned a few times, been stacking up videos. There you go. McNally is now in as our best defender. Let's just shuffle some of this around a smidgen. There you go. So we can probably bring in one player. I'd quite like that one player to be the Argentinian guy. Are we still in for him? Or is that just not happening now? What was his name? Sejas? It was something like that, wasn't it? That's him. Well, what is acceptable, you wallies? See if they'll accept that. Do you think when it comes to women's regens, it's put in the game to keep them slightly smaller, or there'll be 6'5" girls? There won't be 6'5" girls, I don't think, no. It's supposed to be a simulation. I didn't mean to stall that. I meant to just reject it. So I can't imagine you'll get many lady players taller than like 6 foot, and they'll be fairly rare, I think. Right, we're going to get this guy anyway now. Oh, we're not. We can't afford him. We had all of this agreed previously, and you lot really let me down. It's fine. We've still got 2 more days of the window left. Oh, for goodness sake. When he arrives, he's going to be a hero, and we're actually going to change the tactic for him. I think my plan is we're going to switch to a 4-2-3-1, and we're going to drop Johnny Day, and we're going to play him in behind McGilligot. Even though he can't play there, so maybe we won't. I haven't finished the cactus Lego, no. I will eventually, but I haven't yet. Yes, we will reopen talks. I mean, how do I reopen talks? Because they're just going to turn this down again, aren't they? It's just getting more and more expensive every single time we go in for him. The club are absolute swine bags. Right, you can't have that, but we can leave that on. You can't have that. You can't have that. We'll leave that in, which we didn't do last time. Okay, so they've not run away screaming this time. I don't think we can afford that. You're not having that. Oh. It is less salary than we agreed with him the first time. I think the first time we were going to pay him $5,500 a week. So now it's 3.5. So we will effectively be getting him and Frith for the same weekly payment as we would have got just him for before. But obviously we're paying a much bigger transfer fee to do it. And they both play in the same position. But it will hopefully stop the player mutiny. Neither of them will start, which is the really dumb thing. Oh, where's my new defender? McNally. Probably isn't fit, is he? Because, yeah, he's come out of Watford and not played. Yeah, we'll hold a spot for him. I don't mind a 45% promotion pay rise. We can afford to pay him 45% more if we're in the Championship. If he's then still with us when we get to the Premier League and that counts again, that's a bit of a problem. Right, this is quite a big game because A, it's Posh, and I obviously want to beat them because they're Posh. But also, I think Posh are only like 4th in the league. They're pretty close to us. So we need to beat them just to keep them at arm's length. Right, here we go. Football goal incoming. I don't even know who that new defender is going to start ahead of. Our captain or our 6'6" goal threat, Burn. I suspect he's coming in to just be a reserve. A better reserve than Kean Noble. It's Johnny Day! He just needed me to treat him mean. I had a little moan at him in a little private chat, and it's Johnny Day again, boys and girls. Lovely old stuff. It's been a long time since the last Johnny Day, but It is Johnny Day once again. Beautiful. And Posh are actually down in 8th. So they are 22 points behind us as it stands. Oh, there's a long throw. This is proper shenanigans. Oh, I thought Johnny Day was off again. Score update, it is still 0-0 between Arsenal and Chelsea in the Johnson's Paint Trophy. McGallagher is in. Just lays it off to Neil, the coward. Because he wants the goal for himself. He doesn't want to accidentally assist somebody. He still didn't get a goal. Beautiful. That guy needs a first name. We must have somebody with no surname who could give him a first name. Dan Connor. Connor's a surname. Oh, McGallagher with the diving headed clearance. We don't care about conceding goals as long as we're still winning. Posh are well ahead of us on XG. Oh, my thing's beeping. My lovely old tens machine. Bum, 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 bum. You can turn opponent's goal replays off. Well, sometimes I want to see them, though. I don't mind just skipping them when I don't want to see them. But sometimes one wants to see what's gone on. It is upsetting to see Posh playing a flat back 7. It's hideous. It's just something I can't get on board with and would never do myself. It's dirty. Look at McGallagher running with the ball in the wrong direction. He can do no wrong. Johnny Two Ears, thank you very much for 15 months. And thank you for having a great name. It is half time in the Arsenal football match. Everybody. It is still 0-all. Don't know why I've got the bullseye song on my head. Right, McGallagher is having a rare poor game, so Ollie Thomas gets a little bit of a run out. Declan Frith can come on against his former club. I mean, looking at the formation they're playing, I guess that explains why they got rid of Frith. He'd been an important player for them for years, but I guess they got a new manager in who wanted to play like a pervert. So there's no room in that system for Declan Frith. It is still 3-2 to Arsenal on aggregate, yes. Right, come on. Grab us one more. It's Valentine's Day up front. Did you notice Ricky J. Jones tearing the Bundesliga apart? I saw the one goal that Bundesliga retweeted. Has he scored more? Because he's not like playing constantly, is he? Or is he now broken properly into the team? Couldn't happen to a nicer chap. A lovely young man. It's Valentine's Day! They've both scored in one match for the first time this season, I think. Lovely. He's just doing what he does best, running faster than everybody else. That's what he does. That goal he scored, though, wasn't about him running. He kicked it good, which he does very infrequently. He scored 2 from 8 appearances in the league. I mean, that's probably pretty close to his career return rate. He's definitely not a prolific goal scorer. His speciality is winning penalties. Because he's so fast, he gets there before goalkeepers and before the last defenders and invites the tackle. His finishing is rotten. It always has been. Right, it is the 31st of January, so I guess deadline day is quickly approaching. Sheffield United are absurd. Does McGallagher have a release clause? I don't think so. He has won League One Player of the Month every month he's played in the Football League. That is an incredible record, but he has literally won Player of the Month every month he's been here. That is ridiculous, the season he's had for a first season in the league. No, he doesn't have a release clause. I think he did have one when we signed him, but we gave him a new contract to get rid of it. Henry Cheese, thank you for 13 months. Right, we really need to sign this Argentinian just to stop the riot. Right, it is transfer deadline day. Is he coming in? If he doesn't, we need to come up with a plan B and fast to stop everyone kicking off and ruining the season. I worry he might not be coming in time. Because I don't think he's even applied for a work permit yet. It's 11:30 now. Who's this guy? Lewis Flower. Ooh. He scores football goals. I mean, he's an accomplished left winger. If he's that quick, can you imagine? If he's the top end of that, those physicals could be spectacular. He genuinely could be another McGallagher, but the fast version. We'll have the tall version and the fast version. The problem is we won't be able to afford him and the Argentinian boy. Oh, he got his work permit and he is coming in. Does that mean we can't get Flower? It probably does. Are we offering money for Flower? We must be. Yeah, we can't get both. Unless we sling someone out the door with 3 hours to go on deadline day. Which seems unlikely. If he comes in and he's 3 stars of current ability, I'm going to be furious. Because I want the other guy. Right, here's the thing. Here's the thought process. It's Johnny Day who's going to kick off. So if we just replace Johnny Day with Flower, does it matter if he's the one who kicks off? If he's not in the team anymore? Someone just asked about clauses, which is an excellent thing to check. I don't think we'll have any because I don't think we've really sold anybody. But it's always worth checking. Ah, Ronald Moncur. We can get £2,000 for selling that. Yes, please. Every little helps. I can't even delay this deal. So now I'm in the situation of I don't know that we're going to get the other guy. I mean, Johnny Day. I wonder. No one wants him. He doesn't even have an agent for me to ask. We need to sell someone for like 120 grand. You don't have an agent to ask. Why do these idiots not have agents? We can't. We're just not going to be able to get both. And we've not got time to sell anyone, and no one is wanted by anyone. I wish he was fully scouted. Because if he's 13, 12 and 10, if he's 20, 18 and 15... And last time he was scouted, he was better than any striker we had. The problem is, he wasn't scouted since we've had McGilligot, so we don't know how he compares to McGilligot. It does say he possesses great pace. He's never exactly scored loads of goals or played at our level, but McGilligot's shown that doesn't really matter. I can't ask the board for more money because there's not any more money. Right, I think we just have to sign him. Oh, he's so excited. I don't want him. We don't need him. Sorry, Johnny. That poor kid has been to Bedford twice. At least we're in 2032 and Universal's open. So he's had a couple of nice trips to Universal. Do a save point. That's called cheating. Right, we do want him, so he's coming in. Falf. I mean, he is better than anyone other than McGilligot. He is pretty quick, but he can't finish. We didn't... Right, the other logic is Edwards has to play because he's our corner taker and we score a lot of goals from corners. And the other guy doesn't take corners as well as Edwards, so I didn't want to drop Edwards. And if Johnny Day gets a grump on, then Johnny Day gets a grump on. He doesn't have to play anymore. Flower can play instead of him. We cannot speculate we've never spent more than like 30 grand on a player. We can't go and spend 200 grand on a player we don't really need. That's bonkers. I just want the window to close now, and then we'll see what Johnny Day's got to say for himself. So a lot of newspaper discussion going on that I'm ignoring. Right, the deadline is deadlined. What are all these newspaper folk here for? Are they sensing there's a rumbling happening? I'm not even reading it. Right, let's make sure we get him registered. I didn't even look. I mean, he is. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? I just want... Johnny! Johnny, come and have a chat with your pal Kev. What's up, my little puddin'? What's the matter with you? Come on. Come and have a little chatty chat. He loves me. Johnny Day loves Kev. Pass it on. How much more time is he giving me? Because if he's giving me to the end of the season, in the nicest possible way, Johnny, you'll be gone before 212 days is up. So I don't need to keep that promise. Johnny Day won't play again this season now. And he'll be gone in the summer. So officially, problem solved. Oh, I forgot we signed Miley. We might actually get to see him play. I'm not doing another intro. I don't think I'm going to be on for another hour. My back can't cope with another hour. So, yeah, I'm not going to do another intro. We'll play until my back falls apart. My assistant does still want to start Day. I mean, as he should. He scored in the last game. New boy has to force his way in. That's fair. McGilligot didn't come in and go straight into the team. He came off the bench a couple of times when he first arrived. But that's my other shiny new boy. And is Flower on the bench? Yeah. So he can come off the bench and prove his delightfulness from there. Yeah, as someone on YouTube has just said, I'll sign a new left winger in the summer anyway. Because if we get promoted, we're going to be signing a whole new squad in the summer. What do footballers do at half-time these days? Because Liam Delap has just come on the pitch at the start of the second half, having played the first half, spent 15 minutes sat there listening to school teacher talk, and he's come out sucking on a power gel. Could he not have just, like, had a Twix at half-time? Why does he need a power gel on the pitch at the start of the second half? That seems odd. He should have had a cup of tea, a fag and an orange segment at half-time, and he doesn't need anything else. That's how I remember football being. Come on, let's do a football. They need a Kit Kat at half-time, exactly. Whose mum's done the sandwiches? Because they've clearly left poor Liam out. Which is harsh. He's had to bring his own pack up. Right, it's Johnny. Is it Johnny Day? It probably is. It usually is. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Why have we given away a penalty? Whose idea was that? Why didn't Gracie save it? This is all going wrong. In the car bed. So close to being the bed car. My favourite location. My favourite mode of transport. Love the bed car. Car bed, not so much. Feels like something a maniac would invent. They've got a fish playing at centre back. Miley isn't as good as I thought he would be. I need someone to clarify which Miley we signed for Wigan. Because if it was this one, why is he not excellent for us? Because he was pretty good for Wigan. And we spent over £1 million on him. So why is he not outstanding for Bedford? Right. Come on. Do an attack. He's rubbish. What's wrong with him? Right. Corner o'clock. This is why we wanted to keep Edwards in the team. That delivery. Frankie McGilligot, boys and girls. That's why we didn't sign another left winger. Beautiful. How many assists did Edwards have since coming in? 13 assists in 19 matches. And now he's got another corner. Is this going to be assist number 15, actually? Because I guess the previous one was 14. Because it wouldn't have gone on his record yet. We're still on attacking. We probably don't need to be, but what's the harm? Let's take the lead. It needs to be Johnny Day fairly fast, or we're going to experience flower power. And see just how quick he is. I suspect he's quite quick. Oh, Flower would have got there. Mr. Slow Johnny Day. Old man Johnny. Eeks. We should not have let that guy win that ball. That was terrible defending. That was McNally with terrible defending. The new defender. He just stood off him and let him nod it down to his buddy. That's pretty poor. Right, here we go. Equaliser incoming. Wow. Shoot! 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 Ah. Right, we're bringing the new boy on. Give him half an hour. Get a proper look at him. Right, McGilligot dropping deep. It's still Johnny Day ahead of him. Oh, McGilligot's going on his own. Imagine if he'd have scored that. Right, now Power is on. Oh, sorry, Flower, not Power. I mean, he may as well be Power. He's going to do a football goal. I hope he's good, or I'll be very sad. If we can stumble across 2 really good strikers in one season, I'll feel like a really clever little chap. Declan Frith is on as well. We're going very attacking. And it's a long throw. I mean, it wasn't very long, was it? Oh, God, we've not got any defenders. Where are all our defenders? Come on, do a goal. More. Right. There you go. Multiple substitutions. Final roll of the dice. No. Nothing. I've got to say, good work, team. Not Bedford. The chat on Twitch, who've completely ignored a guy coming in talking about FIFA, ignored him again, and then he's gone because he was being ignored. That's how we treat people talking about FIFA. Well done. Oh, you're a bunch of rascals. Right, who are we playing next? Fleetwood. Topher's working. Posture check. It hurts to straighten my back. I reckon we'll have one or two more matches, then I'm going to have to retire her. This chair. I've been sat in this chair pretty much since 10 o'clock this morning. And, I need to not be fairly soon. Right, Fleetwood are bottom of the league. We're going to end the stream with a 5-0 win. And if we don't win, we won't end the stream. I think that's fair. It is still 0-0 in Arsenal versus Chelsea. No, this is not the last stream. But, well, it's probably not the last stream before the cruise. We talked about it a little bit earlier. It really depends on if I get everything finished before stream time on Thursday. We leave first thing Friday morning. So my plan at the moment is to have pretty much a week's worth of videos scheduled on both channels by this time tomorrow. And then Thursday I can go get a haircut, pack my suitcase, have a little stream, and it'll be fine. If anything goes wrong and I'm still scratching around at 6 o'clock on Thursday, editing videos, or worst case scenario, still recording videos, then there won't be a stream on Thursday. But I'm like 80% sure there'll be a stream at the moment. Because I've got like 5 Lego videos to edit that they've already recorded. I've got 2 more to make. And then I've got like 3 more Football Manager videos to make. I reckon I can get most of that done tomorrow. I wonder how many people can comment on my haircut. It's going to be a regular thing. Certainly on Block Party, people are going to be talking about it for the next 2 weeks because of the way I'm pre-recording videos. But then I'll also be making videos while we're away. There's going to be like a 2-week period where my hair is going short, then long, then short, then long, then short, then long, and jumping around between videos. There's going to be no hiding which videos were the pre-recorded ones. I've not had a haircut since the middle of December. What's going on here? Why are we rubbish all of a sudden? I don't care for it. But yeah, every time I have my hair cut, people react like I've never had it cut like that before. And it's like, I've been having my hair cut this way since I was 15. I just don't have it cut every 3 weeks like young people do. So I leave it like 6 weeks between haircuts, which means it grows between haircuts. So it goes from being really long to quite short to really long again. Costs me £35 to have a haircut and beard trim. I'm not going to have that done every couple of weeks so you never notice it happen. That's bonkers. That is ridiculous. We can't be 2-0 down against the team bottom of the league. I don't know what's gone wrong. Miley's come in the team and now we're rubbish. Oh, it's a lovely ball from Frith, but it's not Johnny Day. Boo and hiss. I don't know how people find the time. I don't know how people find the time to go every 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know why they bother. I don't really see the incentive of having your hair cut when you don't really notice it's being done. If I'm having my hair cut, I want to notice I've had my hair cut. I don't want to just go in there every 2 or 3 weeks and be like, yeah, just keep it looking the same as it was when I came in. I don't ever want it to look like I've had a haircut. That's mad. Right, come on, you idiots. Do a football goal. I'm not impressed with this whole situation that is occurring. I'm going to bed in a minute. This is absurd. We're like 20 points clear. They're rock bottom. And they are absolutely thrashing us. I don't understand what's going on. I won't stand for this goalkeeping performance. It's unacceptable. I don't even know who he is. He could be a greyed out keeper for all I know. And now Edwards is injured as well. So we've lost both of our wingers in this match as well. Edwards will now be out for the season. And we should have signed the Argentinian guy. Anna's singing again. And she's singing a song from the first Wicked. So I don't know if she's watched the second one and is now watching the first one, or if she's just put the soundtrack on now. But she's singing at the top of her voice. Any more Disneyland trips? We'll go to Disneyland later in the year. We're off to Florida in a couple of months if we can sort out some flights. Our flights have been cancelled. So we need new flights. Otherwise, if we end up cancelling that trip, we'll probably go to Disneyland a little sooner. We'll definitely go this year. I will not accept a year without a trip to Disneyland Paris. That's a ridiculous year that I want no part of. She is singing away down there. Can you hear her? Do I go on rides at Disneyland? I do go on rides at Disneyland, yes. I like rides. Right, I'm going to berate them. Because this has been pathetic and they need telling. And now they've had a red card. His goal he scored should be taken with him. He scored twice. Both of his goals should be sent off with him. It's back to 1-0 now as far as I'm concerned. And we've got a chance for an equaliser. That's how football should work. If you get sent off, any contribution you've made to the match should go with you. And hitting the post should count as half a goal. These are all my long-standing suggestions for improving football. Right, I'm in a mood now, so we're going to end the stream. We're 11 points behind Sheffield United all of a sudden. I don't know how that's just crept up on us. We are still 13 points clear of Tranmere. But I don't know that we necessarily improved the team and or the squad in that transfer window. And it's all Topher's fault. So let's fire Topher and I'll be back on Thursday. Toodle pip, everybody. Bye-bye.